Hello, everybody. Welcome to Saturday afternoon. Hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody's had an eventful thing. Well, my second painting came from Pretty Neat Creative. I've been waiting for this for a while, but I want to say that it wasn't what I exactly expected. So it came in this pretty little case that you see here, this big case. Oh, the book that we'll be working on today is Magical Jungle by Johanna Basford. So it comes in this beautiful case. So when you take it out, then it comes with all the, it comes with your code. Then this is the painting itself. It comes with the drills. Open it up the right way so you guys see what it is. It is 24 colors. I think, what is the size of this? This is a 30 by 40, so it's a 12 by 16. This is the Pegasus. Yeah, this is what it is in from Pretty Neat Creative. They give you a coupon, so when you buy something else, you can get a discount. Then these are the diamonds that come with it. Look at how pretty this is. All, and it has your toolkit in it. So that's that. So that is our diamond painting, our new diamond painting. But this was not what I ordered, so I don't know if they mixed up my order or what happened, because I did not order a flying horse. I know that much. So I was not happy because I didn't order a flying horse. At least I don't remember ordering the horse. Now the next item that we have is this diamond painting pen drill pen. I bought this one at Jim's Handmade. Now some of you know that Jim does a lot of his pens are all handmade. This is a really pretty pen, as you can see. Look at how much detail went into it. His pens are a little bit on the pricier side, but they are worth it, and they are much lighter than the other pens. And then, of course, because I have the 72 set, I needed the bigger set. Everybody knows what this is. I needed the bigger set of pencils. I got the 96 set of Schriffer Faerbens. Now, as some of you know, I have the original set, which doesn't have, like, this set is different than the original set, because look here, they have numbers and color names. Now, if you look at the original set, this is the, now I'm going to show you the pencils from the original set. The original set, which I can compare, only has numbers. Like, look, this one is the same pencils, but this one doesn't have a name on it. It only has a number on it. So these are very different than the other set. So then it gives you a little information about John Constable. So look at the pretty pencils. Think how many trays are there. This is the first tray. It's got all those pinks and purples. Look at those pretty pink and purples. Aren't they nice? Then the last tray, of course. These are the blues and the greens. So it's like about 24 more pencils. So we will have to swatch these at some point. So today we are coloring out of Magical Jungle by Johanna Basford. This is a 2-page spread. There is another page. So we'll be coloring this page. What's funny is, it's a funny thing that you mentioned that, because I did. It's a funny thing you mentioned that, Kim. I'll show you something here. Now, this was the original case that my Black Widows went in, but because they're coming out with, I think, 48 new colors, I decided to buy a bigger case, and I bought a bigger case for my Black Widows. So this is the new case for the Black Widows. I already put the Black Widows in there. Again, as you can see, I put all my Black Widows in here. So I'm going to use my old case of the black that I had the Black Widows in for the Schriffer Faerbens. Yeah. So now the Black Widow and the Schriffer, the new Schriffer Faerben. Yeah, it was just basically the same color almost. Get it again, and I think you know what I'm grabbing. Kim always seems to know what I'm grabbing. So we're coloring in Magical Jungle today. So yeah, I like the cases. The problem is finding cases that are big enough that are different. You know what I mean? When I started, it was like 2 or 3, and then everything was solid colors. Then I started going to patterns because every case was, looking the same. So try to keep the cases similar. So this is a Tombow Irritant. This is called Rose Pink. The thing about the Tombows is the Irritant pencils is they're lighter shades than other pencils. So and that's one of the reasons why I like them. No, because I gotta swatch them out and do the other stuff with them. I just wanted to show you my new pencils. Because I have the original ones, Kim. So I gotta use up the original set first. And I have 2 sets of the original, the one that I'm using, and then I have a backup set. Then I got the pink in here. Yesterday we used the new markers. I also got a frame for the Alice in the Snow Diamond painting. Which petal did I forget? Thank you, Miss Kim. I forget I missed those things. I don't know what color this was. Look how tiny the little pencil is. The post office is being weird. They're doing it to everybody. There were things that I was supposed to get shelled that I didn't get, so I don't think it's just her. I think it's a lot of people not getting things. And I'm not happy about it because everything always comes usually. That painting that I got today from Pretty Neat Creative, I've been waiting for that for almost 3-4 months. So don't think it's just gonna find it. Trying to find this color. No. I know, so don't think it's like, but you know, then I saw that it was coming from China, so everything is like if you order from overseas, it's taking a long time. Even domestically, things are taking a long time. And I think they're not saying it, but I think they're prioritizing what they're doing. Trying to find my purple thingy here. This isn't any of them. None of them. Yeah, that's close enough. This is the problem when you go through books. Everything is hard to find. So this is lilac. This is how little my Tombow is. With the Tombows, you kind of have to build up the color because sometimes they faint. Depending on how much pressure you put on them. They are thin, so keep that in mind when you use these. They are a thinner pencil, but they are like hard too. So but I've lately been me and my mother both have been using the computer a lot, so we're kind of delegating. I'll go on for a certain amount of time, then she goes on for a certain amount of time. So I think it's working out better for both of us. This is going to be a more than one pencil job. This might be a few streams. only thing I don't like about this book is that I did this page here, and as you guys can tell, it fell out. Is he liking it? Which one? The first one or the second one? Was there a third one, if I remember correctly? Because I think there were 3 movies. Hey, Kimar, how are you? I wonder when Michelle was. I know she was streaming early in the morning. So, I've been going through my books. I've been going through other things. Well, what's funny is me and my mother, neither of us knew how to read the machine. And the thing was, we had to put a new battery in, and that's why it didn't work. So for the longest time, it was hot in the house, and we didn't know why. Now our air conditioner is working. It's like night and day having an air conditioner that works. So it's nice to have an air conditioner, and I actually slept well for the first time in a long time. This is called Hummingbird. So everything is good. Ah, so are you entering phase 4 or phase 3? So I know some regions are entering phase 4. It has been a crazy summer. It's been a crazy other thing. I'm not sure if this is lettuce green or spruce green, but this is P5. Seeing for people to say that I'm a marker girl primarily is not true because I like pencils too. Yeah, but this is lettuce green. But in the tombos, the colors are a bit more how you say it, muted. At least today I turned off the autofocus before I began, so that was good. These are Tombow irritants. They come when you buy them. They look like this. There's three sets of three, so it's like 9 volumes. So it's like volume 1 through 9. So you buy volume 1, 2, 3 as a set, volume 2, which is 4, 5, 6, and then volume 3, which is 7, 8, and 9. So they kind of sell them differently. Now they've started to sell some of the colors in the sets on in some of the craft stores. Before the pandemic, I started seeing some of the colors that were in these sets in the craft stores, in the card stores. So kind of was a little surprised to see them there. It was mostly like what was the card store by where I worked? Was it Papyrus was the store? It's one of the card stores was selling these in different colors and different brands. So. Oh, I'm working out of Magical Jungle by Johanna Basford. It's part of our color along this month. I doing one for 2 months. Last one was Summer of Johanna, and then this month is also Summer of Johanna. So it's mostly Johanna Basford's book. On occasion, we'll diverge from that if we're doing something else. Like let's say I want to maybe I want to do diamond painting on Monday. We might do a diamond painting. And yeah, I got into diamond painting now. This is a swordfish, if anybody's wondering. This is like my favorite sharpener. That's funny because my art stores are open, but they're only limited to 25% capacity, or you can place an order with the art store and do a what they call curbside pickup. So they allow in some places to have curbside pickup, and then other places you can go in the store. Oh, what kind of yogurt are you making? Just curious before you go. I like. I always like to see what people are making. Oh, that's a nice way to use your products. I have to remember that. Go have fun, Kim, Richmond, Kim R. Oh, that's nice. That's easy. This is called cherry red. The thing with the tombos is they gotta be careful. Like the prismas, they can break easily if you put too much pressure on them. And I try not to use them too long because sometimes they can start to hurt your hands. Well, at least for me because I'm a harder presser. I'm a more heavy-handed colorist when I use pencils. But it was funny because when I went to pencils and then I started off with pencils, then I went to markers, and it was kind of funny because once I went back to pencils, I found that I was holding the pencil a lot lighter than when I did markers. But sometimes if you start to learn how to use a different medium like markers, paint, or watercolor, you actually find that you use pencils differently when you go back to using them. My first coloring media was colored pencils and crayons. As a kid, I remember crayons, but the first thing I used on this channel was colored pencils. So the thing about these pencils is that they're really nice colors, and I think a lot of people don't use these as much. I want to highlight these a little bit today because they're sitting on my table and they was like saying to me, "Use me, use me, use me." So the thing is, when I ordered these, I ordered like duplicates of these pencils when I first got them because I really liked them. But these took a super, like, I remember this was like way before the pandemic and anything. I remember what was it, a year ago I ordered duplicates for them. Like I ordered the sets and it took almost like 3 months for these things to come. So it wasn't like it came automatically. Lynn Kim, what did I finish coloring today? I finished coloring a Hannah Lynn today, a picture from my Sweet and Simple Lucy Girls. I'm actually going through that book. God, why do they make so much noise? when they do that. Trying to find a green that I like. Hi, Shara. Trying to find a green I like. This is Vergiges. You know, you start to like different things. I like coloring flowers. Coloring flowers is fun. But these are like wildflowers, so that's what I'm kind of basing it on. You can do. How are you, Shara? So now we can do something else. This is number 5. Does anybody know what I'm using now? If Michelle was here, she would know what these are. These are plastic hearts. Oh, that's nice. You get to spend some time with family. Using a different brand. This is Naples Yellow. This is from the Holbein Pastels. Oh, those are nice names. I like that. Emma and Katie. Those are nice names. And they're simple. Hello, Lily. We are coloring for Magical Jungle today. I showed in the beginning of the stream some of the new goodies, not all of the new goodies. I think most of the new goodies. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Robin. I put links down below where you can purchase the Magical Jungle book, the Schriffer Faerben pens, the diamond painting that I showed in the beginning of the stream. So I did all the hard work. So today we are coloring with pencils. So if everyone wants to rent, she's more than happy to rent. This is ice cream. Hello, pink. Oh, I think there's a lot of feeling off going on. Don't think it's just you. I hope it's not infectious, Sometimes we all get that feeling of, oh, I don't feel good. I'm getting bored in the house. And now I went for a little bit of a grocery shop. Just got a few little things, not a whole lot. I think we all need to get our heads straight once in a while. Yeah, well, I think that's normal under the circumstances. This is cobalt green. And I think we all lose our way, and sometimes we need things to lift us up. Like, when I see other people coloring, that helps lift me up. When I see Sammy do some beautiful work, Kim do beautiful work. Who's the other one that does beautiful Harry Potter stuff? I'm always amazed by the Harry Potter stuff. Is that Vicky who does that stuff? Yeah, it's probably Vicky. I tell you, Vicky does some beautiful stuff on her channel. I'm like, when I see coloring with Vicky, I'm always amazed by how beautiful her work is. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to get the probably at some point in the future. I'm gonna have to get the handyman to put little anchors on my wall so I can hang up some of my diamond paintings later on during the year. I have ideas as to where I want the other diamond paintings to go. I know I saw that, but did you see that Fabiana had some there was someone who did on their completed pages some Harry Potter stuff that looked really, really cute. And I don't know who the artist is that did it. I think it's Fabiana. I could be wrong. There was some really cute stuff I saw. But you know, you have to balance the cuteness with what you actually want. Usually things level out. Nothing ever happens the way you want it to happen. Oh my god, yes. The AC is so much better now that it's been fixed. I can't even tell you. But I still did buy one of those little portable units. It's what is it? A cooler slash humidifier. So I have one of those coming, so it's good. This is the lighter purple. I think this is wisteria or mauve. The thing about some of Johanna's books is that they're really nice, but some of the pictures are really, really detailed. If you look at her Lost Ocean book, and it's the book that probably people dislike the most of hers, that's like really intricate. I know there are a few people who love it because it's so intricate. I'm like one of those people who's like, you know, if I color in that book, I have to have an idea of what I want to do, how to color it, and it will take me a few days to do, or maybe even a few weeks or months to do. But you know, for me, when I look at it, sometimes I look at it and I get cross-eyed. Oh no, that's never a good thing. You need one of those units. You can try to get one of those portable units that's also a humidifier because that helps cool the air down. That might help with your heat. I like this page because I think it's a lot of flowers. It's a lot of different color combinations. You can do a lot of different combinations in this book. I think that's one of the reasons why I picked it today because it's things I can do a lot of different things with it. I can use a lot of greens. I can use a lot of different colors on it. You know what I mean? It's not like I can just do one color on it. You know, my mother was like I finished watching The Mandalorian last night. Like I finished watching those episodes, and I was like, I fell in love with it. Like when people say this is the way it comes from Mandalorian, and you kind of have to watch it to understand the quote. The Star Wars fans understand it. And this is the first time I'm using the Castle Arts in a Johanna Basford book. Now, someone asked me, what are the best budget-friendly pencils? And I have to say the Schriffer Faerben are no longer budget-friendly because they went above the $70 mark, which makes them artist pencils. So once they get past a certain number, so you know you're going to get different colors from it. This is color 93. These don't have any names on them either, but still nice to see them. Okay. Anything under $50 is considered budget friendly. Anything from 50 to 100 is considered mid range. Anything over $100 is considered. Anything over $100 is considered an artist grade pencil. But sometimes people will charge insane. Yeah, sometimes higher, sometimes less. Depends on what, and then, what's budget friendly for one person may not be the same budget for somebody else. So I ask people all the time, what's your budget? How much are you looking to spend? Things like that. Depends on the person too. It's not like everybody's going to want the same thing. This is number 82. That too. And Kim brought up a good point. Depends on what you can spend. This is number 19. Should sharpen these pencils before I be done. And also, everybody's going to be different. You know what I find helps with if you're new to markers, get a swatch book or a swatch sheet, print out things for markers, and then print them on a thicker paper. Or if you have PDFs, you print them out on PDFs and then you practice on the PDF paper, so you get used to how they work. Exactly. This is 19. But to be fair, sometimes you'll get people who are what we like to call pencil snobs or marker snobs. There are times when people will be like, no, you can't color with that because it will ruin the people. And also, I've seen people use Crayolas, um, Rose Arts, or teasers, and they don't have the big sets of, Prismas, Polychromos, Pablos, or the Holbeins, and they still do very, very nice work. But the thing with the big expensive art supplies is, there's an expression: you get what you pay for. You and I know the difference between an high-end art colored pencil. Well, here's the thing, Jess, about Prismas. They are more meant to be a layering pencil than they are an actual straight color. You can straight color with them. I've known I have done that. But here's the thing with them. A lot of people don't know this about them, but the softer you go, the lighter you go, the more colors you can layer with them. It's I had a piece of paper, I could show you this. Well, here's the thing about Prismas. Prismas are a softer pencil. I'll do something here. The Prismas. We'll do something with the Prismas briefly. This is Bristol paper. It's like the only Bristol paper I have. So the thing is, has anybody explained to you heaviness and how you color if you're a heavy-handed colorist? You might be like me, who's a heavy-handed colorist. And what people mean by that is how hard you press with them. So I'm going to show you something here. I'm going to draw a circle. Okay. Now, the farther away you are, this is a permanent one. So if you're farther away, you're lighter. Now, when you go closer, look at that. When you're heavy-handed, you go like this. Because you're like probably like me, who's a heavy-handed colorist. So let me explain the thing in the heart shape because I like hearts. So here you go here. And let's go light. Yeah. Let's say I want to do this darker, a little bit darker. Then I go like this. Come in closer. When you're a heavy-handed colorist, it's harder to be lighter-handed. So when you're closer, you can do this. But you do this when you want to varnish everything together. The reason probably you're having the problem with the prismas is because you're a heavy-handed colorist. You know who has a good presentation on this is Jennifer Stay of Color and Pages Bliss has a whole thing on circles. And she explains it in a way. I know a lot of people probably haven't explained this to you like this, but Jennifer Stay has this whole thing, this whole presentation, where she explains in her thing about circles and how to use light-handed, medium-colored, and heavy-handed. It's just a matter of practice. You know, when you're doing it like let's say the further back you hold it. See, and I didn't even hold it that far back, but if I come in a little bit closer, it can go medium. But if I go closer, it's heavier handed. You know, there are a few good videos. If you are having problems with your prismas, who had a book on Prismacolor combinations? There was one person who had a whole thing on Prismacolor combinations. She had a big book. It's expensive, but it's well worth the price according to some people. I don't have it, but I know that she was selling the book. Jennifer Stay has a great tutorial. Um, I think Peter Hewitt, if you go on her old videos, has something on Prismacolors and how to use them. Jennifer Stay is another one. Um, there's a couple of people who do presentations on how to get your pencil light holding. You know, for me that was hard to learn. Like here, I'm gonna use this as a light-handed. See, and that's a medium. Yeah, it's just all a matter of practice. And then when you want to blend skin tone, now some people will go darker to light and some people will go light to dark. I am what they call a lighter to darker person. See? That's process right. But you know, it all is practice, and then also I would recommend watching videos of how to go and use my prismas because there are a lot of videos that show you how to straight color prismas, and there are also videos that show you how to layer and blend with them. Like if we were doing skin tone on somebody, it'd be different. Exactly. It took me about a year and a half to learn things like layering and blending and doing skin tones because, and I learned how to do skin combinations from a lot of different people. You know, Prismas are a very good pencil. It's just a lot of people don't even give them a fair chance. And before you throw them out and go, oh, these are horrible. I seriously recommend that you guys stick with it because it does take time. Now here, I'm going to show you. This is a darker color. I'm a lighter. I'm a light to dark person. When I first got my Prismas, I used them as straight coloring. And then I realized as I got more pencil sets, oh, that's just the way that you work a Prisma. Because Prismas would always break on me. I would always get mad because they were breaking on me a lot. So you have to remember that pencils, like anything else, take time. And some people say, well, they don't like the Prismas; they consider them garbage. And I get very hurt when people say that they're garbage because I don't think they're garbage. I just think that the person didn't take the time to properly learn the pencil. And then someone goes, well, what difference does properly learning how to use a pencil make? I go, it does make a difference because this is True Green. Hello, Miss Ann. Oh, Miss Ann. Exactly. Everybody learns at a different pace what they like to color. We're coloring out of the Magical Jungle by Johanna Basford, Miss Ann. Oh, Miss Ann, I got something to show you that arrived yesterday. Miss Ann will. The Black Widows are like the prisoners in a way, and they just take time to learn. Miss Ann didn't get to see the new models yesterday because she wasn't here yesterday. Miss Ann didn't see this yesterday. Miss Ann is here. Yay! How are my nephews? She knows what I'm referring to. Miss Ann knows what these are. What are these, Miss Ann? Yeah, 168 set for $51 on Amazon. Yes, they are beautiful, Miss Ann. I just wanted to show you them because you weren't here yesterday when we used them to color. So, yeah, and I used one of my newer books to color in. That's for sure with them. They're actually touch cool or touch new. When they were advertised to be a brand called Aton, they were advertised to be Aton. They were actually this brand. They were advertised as Aton on the website, but they're actually this brand. So they were a good price. This is Parrot Green. I like them a lot. Oh, Miss Ann, thank you for recommending a Heartful of Diamonds. Some of you have been asking me about that diamond painting I've been doing. So I want to show you the diamond painting and how much we've got done of it. Because someone was asking me the other day about it. This is a Heartful of Diamonds, but this is what I've gotten done in it. There's still more to go, but this is what the picture's supposed to look like. Isn't it? It's a 30 by 40, Miss Ann. I am going to frame it when I am done, and I have washi tape now. Isn't it nice? I also bought this pretty pen. I have a pen addiction, but I'm pretty much done now with pens. This pen is from Jim's Handmade shop, so I like it a lot. It has 4 bumps. It's really pretty. It's really lighter weight than anything else. So that's what I've done for the diamond painting. I like the smaller ones. I find that I like to do smaller ones, like you in 30 by 40. And yes, I did see the new ones that DAC put up today. I did see them. So I don't want anybody thinking I didn't see the new paintings that DAC did. Don't get me wrong, they were pretty. They were nice, but they just went out for me. And it's not to say that they were bad paintings. They were pricey too. I don't want to say that but I'm actually thinking I'm going to stop spending for a while. I'm still waiting on 2 paintings from TAC. I'm still waiting on a Hannah Lynn Corin book. I'm still waiting on my Anastasia Ellie Colda Viva book. So that's about, I think, a month away. Salmon pink. Yes, I have little prismas. Diamond paintings are fun, but they're a lot of work. The bigger ones, the Victoria Moon one that I'm done. And I think another week or two, and I'll be done with the Victoria Moon painting. I am going to post a post review. It's not going to be a favorable review. I can tell you that right now. My mother hates when I work on the painting down there because I take up her table. Lately, I've been coloring in some more mandala books. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I'm in the mood for mandalas. Doing a big one is hard. You know, it's funny because I'm doing what you say that some people do. What they do is a big one and then they do a little one. It's a color I don't use too often. This is PC 995. I'm not really sure what color it is, but like a purplish color. I did watch Stargirl, the episode on Tuesday again. Sometimes I have to watch an episode twice to understand the episode. And sometimes I catch things. Yes, we got a lot of rain yesterday. It really poured yesterday, which is what we kind of needed here because it was so hot the last few days here. And I also fixed my the air conditioner finally got fixed. We didn't have an air conditioner for a long time. Pablo's. These are fun. This is ruby red. Yesterday I got a new marker, so I used the Mandalas Volume 3 by Color It. These are Pablo's. I got this as a gift from my father. My father gave me these as a Christmas gift. What do you have to watch though? Oh yeah, my video. I try to watch everybody's video, even your diamond painting videos. I really love seeing what I've seen on the everyday deals videos. I've really liked watching those. There's some really pretty ones in there. There you got some of the really nice partial ones. Now I got something from the company that I didn't order. I don't remember ordering this. I pretty much know what I ordered. Just goes from Pretty Neat Creative. But I didn't order this. I ordered something else, and I guess they didn't have it in stock. So they gave me this one instead. So, this is from Pretty Neat Creative. And this is a 30 by 40. The one, but it's a long one, so it's a 12 by 16. Pegasus, I think. Because it has the wings. I think this is the wings, or this is the hair. It's a unicorn or Pegasus. It's nice. I have two coming from Treasure Art Studios because I've never ordered from that company, and so I ordered from that company a while ago, but the shipping should be here soon. So what again? This is number 18. You know what my favorite pencils are, Miss Anne. And I gave 2 sets of my pencils away. I'm not using them, so I gave them to one of the kids in my building who wanted them because she didn't really have pencils. I gave them to her because I'm not using them. Don't worry, they were the not the expensive ones, but they were the nice ones. They're still nice. I use a lot of different pencils. Miss Ann. Oh, look at my little tiny little Dumbo. Thank you, Miss Ann. Look at my tiny little Dumbo. She'll get a laugh out of that. I have become a marker maniac, though, Miss Ann. I think I'm a marker maniac. Let's see what I have. I have Cali Arts, some Vianos, Monellis, some Parkus left. Now I have the Atons. I have my Copics. I have my Dick Blitz. Am I a marker fanatic now? Or you don't think I'm a marker maniac? I think I have, what is it? I think at last count I had 43 sets, but I gave 2 away. I had 43 sets. I gave 1 set away to Michelle, and then I gave the other 2 sets away to kids who wanted them. So I'd say about 40. I have 40 sets of pencils. So I would say I'm both. But I know how long I have the sophistication books, the lady portraits, because I was drinking coffee and I accidentally knocked off over the coffee because I looked the wrong way. I spilled it all over the book and I ruined the book. So, and I'm not getting it again because I don't like the paper in that book. For some weird reason, I did not like the color portraits. So the book totally got ruined and drenched in coffee. No, my favorite pencils are the Prismas, but I do color in other things depending on the paper. People don't say this, but I do like the Prismas. I really do. I do like the Holbeins, especially the pastels I got. This is number 109. Like chibis? Do you like to color chibis? Next month I do not have a theme, but in September we will be doing Magical September again. So that should be fun. I hope probably by then, I hope probably by the beginning of September I'll be back working again. So I hope that'll happen again. I like things like the pop manga to color a lot. I don't get to color it all that often. This is number 17. Thing about the castle is they all have numbers on them. I know Anne's favorite markers are Cali Arts. Her favorite pencils are Prismas. She loves to diamond paint. She has 6 cats. I saw the chibi. I think I saw it, and then I saw somebody else had done something with it. The things. Number 107. Please put the link up to that book. Other people can buy it if they want to buy it. I very much would like to buy it. No, I do not have it, but now I want it. I do not have that book yet. I'm actually trying to get rid of stuff, Miss Anne. I'm using a lot of Castle Art stuff today. I do not have that link for that book. I don't think I own that book yet. I don't have it. I haven't seen. I know. I think I saw it on somebody's channel. Who does all the cutesy stuff? Is it Nikki, Lisa? Who's the other one that does the really cute stuff on her channel? And this is number 35. What is it called? Hold on. I can look that up. The Harry Potter chibi. I found it. I found it. Is it by Ivy Lewis? Thank you. Yes, it is the one that you just posted. Thank you, Pink Monkey. Which other one? Sometimes as I'm doing this, I have to do this way. Number 74, number 79. Number 74. I saw somebody had a bunch of digital files on their thing, and then what is the other one? Let me see. Oh, yes, that's the one. 2, that's a good one. That one looks, the one that Anne showed looks more like a chibi. The one that Anne showed, the one that Anne linked is more chibi to me. But someone had done like chibi photos on Etsy, and I don't know who it was, but someone told me it was Fabiana who did it. Who did a whole series of I didn't even know they had a I had seen someone do a chibi series of Harry Potter things. Someone did them on Etsy and sold them as a set. I forget who was the person who did it, but somebody showed it in their that they did some pictures from their finished pages collection. Well, I like cues as much as the next person. We'll do one more leaf. Yeah, she did apparently a set. A few people have shown it on their hauls or their finished pages for this month. So then we did 58. Yeah, she's on Etsy. I think there's an she has an Etsy store as far as I know. So she sells a lot of stuff there. One reason why I'm not ordering anything right now off of Etsy, unless it's a PDF, is because the shipping charges are outrageous right now. Like they want so much money. Like I want to get imaginary friends, but they want like almost 29. It would come up to like $50 with the shipping for the book. So I'm not paying $50 for a book. I love Carolina Kubakoska, but I'm not going for that much. I'm just using that as an example. This is rose pink. So this is rose pink. Apricot. These are Pablo's. Yeah, we're switching off the pencils. I miss seeing Anne's cats in videos. I really love it when I get to see Kenji and Oliver in Miss Anne's videos. And you have a fan club, Miss Anne. I love Miss Anne's stories. She just brings so much fun, vivaciousness. I like when she goes out and, I like when Anne goes out in the garden and shows us her garden. I can't sing a lick, and besides which, I don't really want to sing. Okay, guys, we will finish. Just a lot of green in this. I think we're gonna end the karaoke. Okay, guys, I think we're gonna finish here today. Yeah, I keep my 3 pencil sets. Just before we go, I keep my 3 pencil sets that I use the most. My Prismas, my Polychromos, and my Pablos up here. So that way when I need them, I can always know where they are. So today we used, what did we use? Tombow Irritants, Holbeins, Castle Arts, Polys, Prismas, Pablos. So I want to thank you guys for coming. See, this is a picture that takes more than one string because there's also there's another page to this as well. So keep that in mind. So I want everybody to have a good weekend and stay safe and stay healthy and be careful. And happy coloring, everybody. Bye.